Throwing to start out is Heineke. And his first look is incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Play action now. Here's Heineke. He completes this to Cole Turner. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before...
Make sure he secured the catch. And then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
On second down and 4, Heineke. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to have it. Heineke now looking to throw on first down. Steps away to his left. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Check three. Watch safety three. Safety's creeping.
On play action, Heineke on the move to his left. And he's left with no... Second down and a run by Robinson. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10. And now it's a bootleg with Heineke. That's out wide here for Robinson. And the Commanders are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their...
They'll try and run. This is Robinson. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. We're scoreless after 1. Robinson again. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. taking it in from a yard out. And the Commanders post a... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Tannehill's throw pulled in by Woods. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 39 yards there, a big one for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he carries this to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up.
Look at this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Juste. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears. On the counter, this is Robinson. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
51, Mike 51. Ready? Mike 51.
A first down throw for Heineke. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to...
And they'll try to throw now. Heineke. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Hey, 4-1, Mike. 4-1, Mike. Go!
Throwing again on second down. Heineke. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. It's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. But it looked like the Titans were able to recover, and indeed they will keep possession of the ball. On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Tannehill on third down. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3-and-out. The trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Eluding the pressure right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. Steps away. Open man downfield is Woods. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed and carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds. Final play of the half here, Heineke. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So 2 quarters in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill rolling to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
A lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Looking to throw again on second down. Heineke slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans will take over possession here up at the 44. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head.
Make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Dancing to his left. And finding the tight end Hooper. Touchdown! Austin Hooper. 28 yards. And the Titans have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
And there's a situation where as a tight end, once he gets that end zone in his sights, he's not going to back down from anyone.
So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water. Touchdown, Washington! Brian Robinson Jr., his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders are on the drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. Second down coming up.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that's caught inside the 35. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Check, picking up. Yo.
Tannehill on 1st down. Oh, he's looking for a touchdown deep for Woods. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans have moved out in front. Every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy.
Every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 54 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. In this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he's going to lose yardage. Henry up the middle. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Fights through him. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
Flushed out right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
So when the defense complains about it, that goes down as a sack for the defense.
On third down, Robinson. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. On 1st and 10, Heineke. Forced out to his left. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel.
Keep working their way downfield, and when they see openings, take their shots.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And for one. Play action. It's Tannehill. And he wisely will throw that one away. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Tannehill. Going across the field, he finds Phillips. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
Passing game, to me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
A gain of 3, second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, 25 yards. And the Titans have broken our tie and have taken hands here. And as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it again with Henry. It was Jonathan Bostic there on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Tannehill. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out. Here's Tannehill. Being chased out left. Throw left side complete. That's Woods. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So it all comes down here to the right foot of Randy Bullock. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalposts, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Landover.